Hey guys, how is it all going? Thank you so much for joining me as always with what is The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 7 review. And the same as all the other Last of Us review guys, I'm probably going to be talking spoilers. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, please stop this video, go and watch Episode 7 and come back to me. If you don't care about spoilers, I'm glad that you're still here. So, getting into episode 7 is basically the Left Behind DLC game that came with The Last of Us. And I have to say, I was very, very impressed with this episode because the Left Behind DLC was one of my favourite DLCs I've ever played of any game ever. And yes, the same thing has happened to me through all the other episodes. I cried again. I cried again because happiness does not last long in this world. The moment you get true happiness, the world takes a gigantic shit all over your feelings garden and bad things happen. And that's exactly what happens in this episode. For you guys that don't know, basically The Last of Us DLC was like a 3 hour game which showed how Ellie got bitten. But not only that, it shows Ellie fall in love with a friend called Riley. And the moment that they find love with each other and they embrace that, shit goes south quick. And unfortunately, Riley gets bit along with Ellie. And obviously, we all know that Ellie doesn't turn. She keeps going. But Riley, as we all know, probably turns. And what they kind of leave a little bit up in the air, and even with the game, they don't really say whether Ellie killed Riley when she turned. They don't really say that. They kind of hint towards it, and it's been kind of hinted at in this series so far, especially when Ellie turned around to Joel and she said that she has killed somebody. You know, I'm going to assume that that's probably Riley, but it doesn't really spell it out. But what I really liked about this episode was it pretty much was beat for beat what Left Behind was. And I liked the relationship and the interaction between Riley and Ellie. I nearly forgot her name then, I can't believe that. I nearly generally forgot her name. But their relationship together and the way they play around, and they're just basically kids and they're having a good time. And you know, Riley takes Ellie to this mall, puts all the lights on, and it's like a magic world to Ellie. She has never seen anything like this in her life before. Like escalators, she has a really good time on escalators, and then she takes her to an arcade, and then you hear that lovely sound in the arcade, the Mortal Kombat 2 theme tune. If you remember that as a kid, that was like what every kid just ran towards and played on. And it was so cool seeing the Mortal Kombat 2 arcade game there. It really brought back memories for me. But seeing their relationship together is really good. But then unfortunately, there is an infected hanging around in that mall as well. And they eventually get attacked. And what I've said before happens. And it was so well done. And I have to say, special shout out to Storm Reed, who played Riley. I thought she was brilliant. I really did. I thought she was absolutely fantastic. And another shout out to Bella Ramsey as well, because believe it or not, she is still getting shit online about her portrayal as Ellie. And I really don't understand it. I mean, if she hasn't shone already, she shines in this episode as well. She is so good as Ellie. She really is. And I don't understand where these people are coming from that's saying like she's not doing a good Ellie. I really don't get it. I don't get it. But we've got to respect other people's opinions and stuff because everything's subjective, but you're wrong on this one. But that's just my opinion. But I thought this was an absolute solid episode. It was another heartbreaking episode. And we've only got 2 episodes left, episode 8 and episode 9. And I'm really, really looking forward to episode 8 because we're playing the game I know what's coming. And we're probably going to be introduced to David in episode 8. And he turns out to be a real piece of shit. So we will see. We'll see what the series does. But yeah, guys, as every other episode, this episode's a 5 out of 5. This season is an absolute masterpiece. It's knocking it out the park, and I'm just really excited and can't wait to see what we get in these last 2 episodes. It's going to carry on being heartbreaking. It's going to carry on being gut punching, and we'll see if they stay on the same track as what the game did. Because throughout the series, they have deviated a little bit, but for the most part, in positive ways, I think. I think they've done a great job. So, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy episode 7? Did you play the Left Behind DLC? Let me know in the comments below, guys. It is always a pleasure hearing from you. And, as always, please, take care of yourselves and each other. And I will see you again real soon. Take care, guys. Goodbye now.